Hey everybody from Machinima, this is Days from netcodesource.com, and I'm going to be going over a strat that I do on DDoS 2 and a bit of a commentary on a match that we played. So let's get right into it. Now the first thing I want to go over is a strat that we do, and then I'll show you guys in the match that we actually played. Now this strat is actually going to be a continuation, and it's gonna work well with the last strat I showed you guys on this map. Now, the last shot I showed you guys on this map was a quick mid to B strat where we have two guys coming out mid and two guys going B tunnels, and then you pinch on the B bomb site. Now, before we do that, if you remember, we have a guy come over here from long A, and he throws a smoke and two flashbangs over long, and then runs down towards mid to B. Now, to complement that, on this very next strat, what we do is, when we get the good spawns again, we have three people go towards the long A. We throw smokes over. Once we throw smokes over, we have the first guy keep his flashes out, and he's going to go out. And then we have two people flashing for him. After they flash for him, one of these guys comes back and rebuys his flashbangs. And then we basically get long control. And once we have long control, it's very simple, very easy. It's very dumbed down on Dust 2. All you have to do once you have long control and you have someone in the pit is simply get up the catwalk. Because once you get up the catwalk, which is the most challenging part of the shot, believe it or not, you are able to plant for long A, right here, and the round's pretty much secure. You could win a lot of rounds even if you're down 2v4 and things like that. If you have the bomb down here and you have a guy in pit, it's gonna up your chances of winning the round post plant tremendously. So that's about it for the strat. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in the match now, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, now that I've showed you the strat, let's look at what happens in the match when we run it and how the other team reacts and what type of positioning we get in and why we win the round. Alright? So, they're buying up, they're just in spawn, blah blah blah. They're going out long, they see the smokes, they're getting flashed, they're afraid that we're going to come out, they're reflashing. They've used 3 flashbangs now on long, but we already have a guy in pit. The guy in pit's shooting at him, and the guy in pit actually gets triple naded and dies. Now, I'm going to pause for a second. Look at all their HPs. They have 20 and 37 HP for their riflers, their most important players right here that are going to be holding catwalk. So even though we did lose the positioning a bit along with the guy in pit, I'm going to take over that positioning, I'll get in pit, and then it's just up to my teammates to go and flash out and get there. Now, what we did is Steele felt that we needed to make a little bit of a play. He took the positioning and was able to get over here and get pushed out a mid and just post in CT spawn. And you're going to see him get a pretty easy kill right here. The guy's not even going to be looking at him. So, super easy kill that he just got, right? Now these guys are still on cat. 20 HP and 37 HP. Alright? I have long control. I'm in the pit with the bomb. It's safe. Now, all we have to do is come back and take catwalk. That's all we have to do. So, let's watch them on catwalk and see if they're able to hold it and what we do. Once they're on catwalk like this, it's important to note that they're very worried about long A. As you can see, Ryan's rotating through the spawn, basically. He's sitting there because he's very worried about long A. We get pushed up. Monty comes. He gets one. And he comes. Sorry, I wasn't able to catch the second one, but he does get the other one. Frost gets the other guy in CT spawn, and now we're in a 4v1. So we were actually in a 4v5, but we were able to win due to our superior positioning. We had a guy out mid who was able to get an easy kill once they rotated off long because it was held. We made them use multiple flashbangs at long A, so they weren't able to get on catwalk and then utilize their flashbangs. And we were able to come up, kill them on catwalk pretty easily, and take the site and plant very easily. So again, this game, all about positioning, and as you can see there, superior positioning will always beat out the numbers game. Even if that was like as long as it's not a 3v5, as long as you're in a 4v5, but you have that great positioning, you're going to be fine. So I'm going to continue on with the demo, show you guys a couple more things. Alright guys, so this next strat I'm going to show you is a bit of a default, and it's going to be holding for pushes a lot. We're going to see how they're doing, we're going to feel them out, and then we're just going to call mid-round on what we want to do, what we think is weak, or where we think there's an opening, and things like that. So we're going to run a double op setup. Me and Frost are going to be opping metal. And you're going to see Frost always comes down there towards green boxes while I kind of roam around towards long, help that out, go stay T-spawn, maybe go palm tree, things like that. You're going to see they're going to be playing on cat right here. And they're going to try to flash push cat. We're kind of feeling that they are on catwalk. Now let me show you why. The reason why we think they're on catwalk is because they smoked lower B. As you can see, Monty is in lower tunnels, and he knows that it's smoked. So sometimes that's kind of a giveaway that they might be pushing catwalk, because if they're pushing catwalk, they don't want to be hit up from lower. They don't want to be attacked from there. So they cut off one point of attack, and then they're able to push and peek in the middle. So that's what they're going to try to do. But because we're so nicely set up, we're all staying back, Frost is able to get that easy kill. All of a sudden, it's 4v5. They're in a really bad position, and we know where they are. We know they're on catwalk. Generally, when teams are on catwalk, they're not going to come back to long because it's just such a risky situation to come back to long, because if they have been in the pit, you're going to be freaking screwed, right? So now we know all we have to do is go up catwalk. Devourer's going to rotate, and he's going to get on catwalk to support his teammate. He's actually going to say that there's no long, but they don't want to play long in car area because they don't have any ops. So he's going to go up to cat with his teammate, and we're just going to simply try to take it and then take a site. When we take long, we try to get people pushed up to cat, and then we flash for him. As you can see, I'm flashing for him once, I'm flashing for him twice. Now, from my point of view, we're going to be running up 3 of us strong. We're going to get one. Heatwave's going to kill 2 of us, but then I'm able to get the trade. Now, it's in a 3v2. We have a site, we have the bomb, and our teammates are in perfect spots to cut off the rotate. We know there's going to be 2 B players. Steel's able to get one there. Now we know where Ryan is, and he's able to get the second kill there and get 2 really easy kills off the rotate. So that's an example of what we do when we take it slow. We try to identify where they are, find out where they're weak, and then take it as a team with good, fast execution where we do it together and we're able to get the trade kills. One really important thing about Counter-Strike is that you really want to get the trade kills. Whenever you have a death on your team, you want to have someone there to back him up when he does die and get the kill after he does die on the guy that killed him, if that makes sense. Alright. Anyways, guys, that's about all the time I got. This is days with netcodeilluminati.com. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for next week. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace out.